Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we have even more new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet leaks to go over, returning gameplay features, new Pokemon leak, new Pokemon forms, evolutions, all that stuff. So if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment which leak are you most excited about for the Generation 9 games, subscribe if you're brand new. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, this is just another summarization of all of the latest leaks for the Generation 9 games. So, of course, massive spoiler warning if you don't want to know certain things about the upcoming games. Again, not 100% confirmed. The leaker has said things in the past that have turned out not to be true. So again, take all of this with a grain of salt. But either way, we're starting things off with Alpha Pokemon being back in the games. However, they will not be called that, but will have a similar functionality and be related to the story. So I think we covered this a while ago, but yeah, Alpha Pokemon have been confirmed to be back. But again, they're going to be under a different name. But they will have a similar functionality and be related to the story. Now, obviously, mass outbreaks are back as well. So this is quite huge for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. And I think that Alpha Pokemon will probably be tied into this quite a bit as well. But mass outbreaks being back is so cool. But also, like, how does it work? Because we know that you can't catch Pokemon like you could in Pokemon Legends Arceus. You can't just run up to a horde of Pokemon and just throw Pokeballs like it's going out of fashion. You actually will have to battle them all individually in this game. So I don't know if this mass outbreak kind of situation is going to be similar to Legends Arceus, with where you can like shiny hunt Pokemon and stuff. Because obviously, as we all know, mass outbreaks in Legends Arceus was super busted when the games first came out for catching shiny Pokemon, and still are really good for catching shiny Pokemon. But does that mean that this is going to be another shiny hunting method that is going to carry over into the Generation 9 games or not? But yeah, Alpha Pokemon as well. Again, I think there's going to be size differences in this game as well, because it says size variations from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee and Pokemon Legends Arceus are back. So that's something that I really wanted to see in the next games, because it just makes the game seem more realistic. You know, you don't want to see the exact same size Pokemon everywhere you go. But the fact that size variations are back, it helps with the whole Alpha Pokemon situation as well. So they've clearly included quite a few things from Pokemon Legends Arceus in these games. Now, I don't know if this was quite a late change to the games, because obviously they dropped Legends Arceus. It did really well, got really good feedback. So obviously they saw that and was like, all right, well, we need to put some of these features in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, because obviously people want to see them again. And mass outbreak seems to have made the cut, size variations have made the cut, and also Alpha Pokemon have made the cut. So that's really cool. Really happy to see all that happen in the new games. But yeah, mass outbreaks could potentially be another shiny hunting method in the Generation 9 games. But yeah, also happy just to see size variations back in the games as well. And next up, Giraffrig's evolution is pure psychic. So if you didn't know, Giraffrig is getting a cross-gen evolution in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. It has already actually been leaked as well. The image of Giraffrig is all over the internet and stuff like that. It's basically just like, the way I would describe it is it's Giraffrig, but the tail, how it's got like a little mouth on it, that kind of goes over the head now, so it looks like Giraffrig's wearing like a hood kind of thing, but the hood is basically the face of the tail of Giraffrig, if that makes any sense. And yeah, Giraffrig's evolution is just pure psychic type, so one of the cross-gen evolutions that of course we are getting in Generation 9. Next up, there's a new Beetle Pokemon. However, though, I think that Kaka, the leaker, said that he wasn't a fan of the new Beetle Pokemon. I think there's quite a few bugs in this game, because if you do remember back to when Riddler Q was leaking loads of stuff, and he said that there's like, he basically put up like that coding sheet and said, you know, all the bugs represent a different evolution line, and there was like 4 or 5 bugs in that coding. So there are going to be quite a few bug evolution lines. Of course, we know that one of them is a Japanese styled bug. One is obviously this new beetle bug. I don't know what the others are, I can't remember off the top of my head, but there are going to be quite a few bug Pokemon in the Generation 9 games. So if you are a fan of bug Pokemon, then yeah, you're going to be seeing a few in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. And next up, ancient and future Pokemon have very weird names. They follow a pattern but don't include the name of the original Pokemon. So yeah, I mean, this is just, it's very vague. This is, you know, they have very weird names, and they follow a pattern but they don't include the name of the original Pokemon. So obviously yesterday's video we went over the fact that, you know, futurized Pokemon were going to be called Iron or something like that, like Iron Gallade, Iron whatever. And so now I feel like the past Pokemon or ancient forms, whatever, are going to have something similar to that as well. And I think the pattern that they follow is the whole iron situation. And let's just say, I don't know, copper for ancient Pokemon. So you'd have like Copper Mischievous or Copper Delibird or whatever. But yeah, I think that's the pattern that they follow, but they don't include the name of the original Pokemon. So the fact that it's not going to be now like Iron Gallade, it's just going to be like Iron whatever, I don't know, because we know that they have Iron at the front of the name, but it's not the name of the original Pokemon. So for a futuristic Gallade, it's going to be called like Iron, I don't know, I guess like Iron Warrior or something like that. I really have no idea, because obviously the name's not going to be there. So that's interesting. And then next up, the new Beetle Pokemon that obviously we referenced here is based on a Dung Beetle and evolves once. So that's a 2-stage evolution of a Dung Beetle in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. I don't think the typing got leaked at all, but yeah, new Dung Beetle Pokemon, which is going to evolve in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. Next up, there's a new Parakeet Pokemon, which is a single stage. So I'm pretty sure a Parakeet is in a type of bird, like type of parrot, I think. My knowledge on Parakeet is not huge, but I think it's that. And then Dunsparce's evolution is pure normal type as well. So I don't know if we covered that in yesterday's video as well, but yeah, pure normal type for Dunsparce's evolution is really, I don't know, really unfortunate. Yesterday, we actually found out that Dunsparce's evolution was just going to be a bigger Dunsparce. It wasn't going to grow wings. It is just going to look kind of like a bigger Dunsparce. And now it's just pure normal type as well. So it's not even gaining another type. I feel like they really screwed the pooch on this Dunsparce evolution. We've been waiting for it since Generation 2. We're now in Generation 9. We're finally seeing the Dunsparce evolution, and all they're doing with it is just making it bigger. It's not even getting a different typing. It's just going to stay as a normal type Pokemon, and it's just going to look a little bit bigger. I think they really kind of took an L on Dunsparce's evolution. I mean, everybody was expecting those wings to grow, the tail to grow, and it just become into this massive like serpent thing with wings, which for whatever reason they didn't go with. I don't know why. Because for me, Dunsparce just looks kind of like a cocoon Pokemon. You know, a small little dragon that's, I don't know, that's just ready to just evolve into some huge creature. So yeah, I'm not really excited for Dunsparce's evolution at all now. I don't know how they're going to make it look good. It is just a bigger Dunsparce, and it's just the normal type as well. It's not even going to be like normal dragon or normal flying or anything like that. It's just pure normal type. And the next up, a future species for a sumo Pokemon has been teased, Hariyama. Now, I do believe it has since then been confirmed that it is going to be Hariyama. So yeah, Hariyama being a new future species as well. So yeah, a lot of love to like Gen 1, 2, and 3 with this whole future and ancient species situation, because I think Bisharp is also getting one as well, which is obviously Gen 5, so that's nice to see, because Gen 5 for me doesn't get enough love, and I definitely think that they should include more things from Generation 5 in the upcoming Pokemon games. But yeah, just some more evolutions there, more forms, typing, stuff like that. And then finishing things off, the ability download has been removed because there are no Pokemon that have it. So yeah, I think Porygon, not Porygon, I think Genesect was scrapped or something. Like, someone asked if like Genesect had it, and basically every Pokemon that can get download apparently isn't in the game or something. So obviously that means that the ability download isn't going to be in the game. Again, I don't think that's 100% true, because obviously when Pokemon Home comes out and stuff like that, I'm sure a Pokemon that has download will be able to put into Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and then of course it will be in the game. I don't think it got removed. I think it just simply means that like there's no Pokemon in the base game that have the ability. So obviously if no Pokemon have the ability, it's not going to be in the game. It's not that it was removed, it just didn't make the cut. But whereas when Pokemon Home connectivity comes out, if a Pokemon can come in to the game that has download, obviously it's not going to have been removed, it will then be in the game. So that's all of those leaks. However, though, Centro did miss a few things out here as well. So this was translated by Pokesutami and a few other things as well. So this is regarding evolution methods, which again I don't know why Centro didn't cover, but I think this is quite interesting. So basically K translation is obviously the Kaka translation. So the question, is there an interesting evolution technique in the game? So obviously in Pokemon Sword and Shield we've got quite a few interesting evolution techniques. We had like Galarian Yamask, Farfetch'd as well. They both had like quite interesting evolution methods. Obviously they're doing the critical hits, Basculegion as well, where you had to take like a certain amount of recoil damage and stuff like that. So obviously recently we've been getting quite a few interesting evolution methods, and basically the leakers saying, I can't go into detail, but the way Primeape evolves is a bit interesting. So we do know that Primeape is going to be getting a new cross-gen evolution. I don't think we know the typing yet. It will probably get leaked soon. For me, I'm guessing it's just going to be like fighting something, fighting Dark maybe, or fighting I don't know, ghost, whatever. But yeah, Primeape is apparently going to be having an interesting way of evolving in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. So yeah, I don't think they're going to be stopping any of these weird evolution methods anytime soon. The next thing we're going to be going over is this. So basically this is in regards to the skiing ice gym leader. I don't know if it's ice actually, but basically the skiing gym leader, because as we know, all the gym leaders have jobs as well as the fact they're a gym leader. We know that there's like a skiing person, there's a streamer. I don't know if we know any more, but that's just a couple off the top of my head. But anyway, skiing has been changed to snowboarding. This is referring to the gym leader he originally said was a skier. So like I said, this is just a perfect example of how a lot of the information that the leaker is telling us, you know, he's kind of backtracking a lot of stuff as well. Like, there's a few things that just aren't true that he's come out and said. Like I say, this is the thing that he's obviously gone back on, this whole skiing situation. He also said that, you know, none of the old starter Pokemon were going to be in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. That obviously didn't turn out to be true, because Riddler Coup came out and said, you know, that's fake. There are going to be old returning Pokemon in these games, the starters, should I say. That's why I'm saying, you know, take all this with a massive grain of salt. If there is a Pokemon that he said isn't in the game, it doesn't 100% confirm that it's not going to be in the game. He might have just got it wrong. And then next up, this is a Scarab beetle, a Scarab Pokemon, which is also apparently going to be making it into the game. Now, I don't know if he's talking about the Scarab as this beetle or if it's just a different Pokemon entirely. But there is going to be a new Scarab Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. I don't know if it has evolutions or anything like that. But either way, it is going to be a new Scarab Pokemon, which again could be the Dung Beetle. I don't know if it was referring to something else. I'm guessing it's the Dung Beetle, but like I say, Centro missed a couple of these things out, so wouldn't surprise me if he missed this. And last but not least, we have like another overhaul of all of the leaks, which again Centro did miss out on. So this was by Pori Leaks, and the first one is Future Hariyama form, so obviously we know that. And then Togepi does not get a new form and might not be in the game. So Togepi is a Pokemon that could be scrapped, but again, take it with a grain of salt. I can't see Togepi not being in the game. Like Togepi, Togetic, Togekiss, quite important Pokemon. A really good fairy type, obviously. So yeah, I'm not sure if I believe that. Next up, there's no new dinosaur Pokemon. Now we know there's no new fossil Pokemon in the games, but there's also no Pokemon based on like a dinosaur or anything like that in the game. So yeah, not that obviously I don't think there's any dinosaur Pokemon that aren't fossils off the top of my head. I might be wrong. But yeah, there's no new dinosaur Pokemon in this game. A new part bug type Pokemon based on Dung Beetle that evolves once. So here they say new part bug type, where obviously on Centro it just says, you know, new bug type or whatever. So again, I don't really know who to believe. I think this is just all like translated differently or whatever, and it's just mistranslations. Like obviously a lot of people are getting this information from the leaker and then Google translating it, and then obviously just kind of making they're trying to put two and two together. We of course have Poku Sutami, who is a translator, and she's obviously getting everything right, but people usually don't wait for her and they kind of just post their own stuff. And then Porme is based on an animal called a Marmo or Marmot. I'm not sure what that is off the top of my head. I don't think I've heard about it before. But yeah, that is what Porme is apparently based off of. And then yes, there's a new Parakeet / Parrot Pokemon with no evolution. So yeah, this Parakeet is like a parrot, and yeah, of course we know that it does not evolve. And then as well as that, as the sub-legendary Pokemon have Chinese roots in their names. Not sure if that's a Chinese localization thing. So yeah, the sub-legendary Pokemon, we know there's going to be a group of 4. So obviously we have the Tapus, we have Tapu Koko, Finny, etc. Other sub-legendary groups, we have the legendary birds, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. We have the beasts, Raikou, Suicune, Entei. I'm trying to think of others. The genies are also sub-legendaries. So yeah, there's going to be a group of 4 sub-legendaries in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, and apparently they have Chinese roots in their names, and that's all we know about those. So quite a few legendaries are going to be in this game, I'd assume. And of course, these games are going to get DLC as well, which I'm sure we'll get more legendaries as well. Because obviously in the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra, we've got Calyrex, we've got Urshifu, and stuff like that. So yeah, you could probably expect to see some new legendaries, and the Galarian birds as well, should I say. But anyway, that is all of the latest information for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, all of the latest leaks. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please do consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Also, leave a like if you enjoyed us trying at 500. It really helps out. Again, leave a comment. What are your thoughts on any of the leaks we covered today? Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. It's everything from me, though. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.